Lonzo, Casey Johnson with the Chicago Sports Network. Obvious question, how are you feeling physically, and how confident are you that you're going to be able to navigate this training camp?
I'm feeling good, man. Happy to be here, blessed to be here for sure, first and foremost. And happy to see y'all again. I know it's been a minute, but I'm looking forward to camp, ready to get the year started.
Follow-up, obviously you need to see, once you get into camp, how you're reacting physically, but are you confident that you will be in uniform on opening night?
Yeah, man, that's the goal. Obviously, we can't really tell the future, but that's the plan I'm on, and I think I'll be ready for the first game for sure.
Lonzo, how you doing? Joe Colley from the Sun-Times. So, from the people you've talked to, obviously you've had medical on both sides, your side and the Bulls side. How does this map out? I mean, is there minute restrictions? Is there no back-to-backs? I mean, how's this thing going to look as we kind of get towards the start of the season and you want to be ready to go on opening night?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an ongoing process, obviously. This is something that no one has really came back from, so I'll be the first. But we had a couple conversations about it so far. Obviously, back-to-backs are off the table right now. Definitely will be a minutes restriction. We don't have a set number yet, but there will be one. But it's going to be constant communication throughout the year just because this is a sort of new project, if you will, that we all have to get through together.
A follow-up to that, they go and get Josh Giddey, who obviously, even when we spoke to Josh earlier when he was first acquired, that he talked about, rebounding for positional size and up-tempo, something you're very good at. When they did that, did you take that as, they've already moved on from me, or did you see it as an organization just playing the insurance card because they didn't know what you would be or if you would be available?
I think they're trying to do what's best for the team. Obviously, we had a lot of success when I was running point guard, getting rebounds, pushing it up, and Giddey is capable of doing the same thing. So for me, I look at it as like they want to win the most games as possible, and they feel like he can do it, we feel like he can do it, and that's why he's here.
Hey, Lonzo, Andy Diedrich on your Daily News. You've obviously been away from the team for a while. I know you're still in communication with a lot of them. It's a new-look team. Are you concerned that you may have lost some of the chemistry on court with some of the guys that have been here for a while, or do you think it's just going to kind of come back as you get out there?
No, I feel like I can personally play with anybody. I feel a lot older coming back and seeing the guys in here now. We have a young team, but I'm happy for them. I'm excited to get the year started, and I think everything's going to be fine.
So Julia Post, Chicago Tribune, kind of a two-parter. First, do you feel anything in terms of in the knee, any discomfort, any limited range of motion, or is that completely cleared up?
Well, I pretty much have a brand new knee, so it's always going to be a little different than what God gave me to start off with. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthy enough to play, so that's all that really matters. Just managing it throughout the year and being available.
And then to follow up on something you said earlier, this is a recovery process that no one's really gone through before. How often does that weigh on you at all? Is that something that you think about? How does that affect just your mindset, knowing that this is kind of an unforged path in terms of recovery?
I just feel like this was just my journey. I mean, it's not like I wanted to get hurt. It's just something that happened. And you got to deal with, obstacles that come in your life and overcome them the best way you know how to. And for me, that's what I've been trying to do, just stay focused, stay grounded, and just put all the work in I can.
Lonzo, over here, on our Daily News, Josh Hicks. Do you feel like at any point that your game might have to change a little bit considering all the work that's being played?
For sure. I mean, obviously I'm not going to be as athletic as I once was before, but I feel like, skill and IQ can go a long way, especially in the league. So I'm not too worried about it. Obviously, the game is going to have to change a little bit. But I still know how to play the game, and I think I can play at a high level.
Wes Sterling from 670 The Score. It's obviously been a long journey for you, and I think you've talked about the ups and downs before to us on podcasts and stuff. Was there a specific point where it really felt like a turnaround for you as it pertained to coming back and the hopeful tone you're striking now? Any moment stick out in your mind along that journey?
No, just it's been a really long process, to be honest. I've been listening to all the doctors, doing all the rehab that I can to get back to this point, and I'm a lot farther than a lot of people thought I would be at this point now. So for me, it's just listening to the people that are smarter than me and just trying to provide my best self.
Lonzo, Billy Donovan said something on the radio last week that I thought was interesting. He talked about your love for the game. It's not just about this season. It's, barring a setback, playing beyond this contract. And so the organization almost owes you the responsibility of making sure you're healthy moving forward, too, not for this season but beyond. What is your reaction to that? And overall, what have you thought about the organizational backing and commitment to you as you've endured this process?
Yeah, they've been with me the whole step of the way. I have nothing but love and respect for them. That's why, when I put the jersey on, I'm going to give them my all. That's not going to change. 26 years old, going into year 8, I still feel like I have a lot of basketball left to play, and they do as well. That's why I'm still here.
Yeah, Lonzo, Darnell Mayweather, The Athletic. You're getting into the media business off the court, podcasting. What made you want to do that, and what is your goal in taking that on?
Just being realistic. I always had to think about the chance of not being able to come back. So, I had to pivot, start some other things that I was comfortable doing, and that came very easy to me. It also helps that I have, family with me as well that I can bring up along the way. And it was just a endeavor outside of basketball, kind of in basketball still, though. And that's kind of how it started, and we're going to see how far it goes.
Sam's.
What do you want to show the audience from your podcast?
I don't really have any set agenda or anything like that. For me, it's just talking about what's going on in daily life, keeping updates. It would be nice to give my own, updates on my own platform about myself and my injury, throughout the year, so I don't have anything spun, you know what I'm saying? But just staying with the culture, staying in the now, and just having a good time, really.
Sam Smith with Bulls.com. Do you see yourself a sort of responsibility in a sense, like you said, it's a unique surgery, hadn't done before, kind of like a responsibility as a trailblazer, like, other players might be able, if they see that you succeed with this, it might help other players going forward develop a confidence that, hey, maybe I can recover by doing what you do. Do you feel like a responsibility that weighs on you too, that your others will be looking at your recovery to, that.
I don't know if I would necessarily call it a responsibility. I just feel like I owe it to myself to give whatever I got, and whoever I can help along the way, I'm always have an open line, open hand, and hopefully everything goes as planned, and other guys, that have the similar situation, can prolong their career and keep going because they finally seen someone do it. So.
Lonzo, Will Gottlieb, CHGO. I'm wondering, was there ever a point, 3 different surgeries, 2.5 years, where you felt like, I don't know if I can do this, or was there ever a moment of doubt that you were going to be able to make this?
I think naturally you're always going to have some type of doubt, especially, when it's a lot of ups and downs going on. But like I said, the coaches have been with me the whole time. The front office have been with me, my family, close friends, loved ones. So I've had a lot of people around me to, keep me pushing, and I extend a lot of credit to them.